I would suggest with scene 1, the evil dragon female, and the other, that the evil female was fighting herself, having a battle with her personal self over what? Who can say? Maybe even she was having nudges from her real awareness, and so a tug of war between her personal self and the real she. In scene 2, seems the personal self had conquered, for now, her real awareness. She had returned to her frightful ways, demonstrated by my being thrown into the prison. Maybe I was as much a demonstration for her than the dream was to me. My real self was allowing my capture to give her the option to imprison me or not. She was possibly at a point of choice between remaining the effects of her ways or choosing something different. The struggle demonstrated in scene 1. Her use of magic was compounding her karma, as the constricting, inducing usage of psychic phenomena is as self-limiting as any other idea we agree to, or choice we make that is of creation only. So she made her choice, but was unable to contain me, however. My little self, my personal self, was considering and fretting on how to extricate myself from my prison, trying to remember the magic words, etc. But the real me knew what to do, and simply departed at a time of its choosing. Scene 3 was further attacks against myself, probably the source of which was the evil female. Her karmic cause and effect repercussions were continuing to mount up and escalate. And finally, in scene 4, her karma was due. In came the guides, I would suggest, and she was cast into the pit, into what I imagine was the phantom zone. Her spidery form demonstrating the fruits of what she had set in motion, a seriously reduced awareness and position, and now to become absolutely nothing in the phantom zone, with the leader or queen dealt with. Her minions were by default defeated too. The head of the snake cut, and the body then writhing with nothing to direct it, a little like the Queen of Orion put in the phantom zone, and so the repercussions of which bring a halt to those lesser minions which have no dictates to carry out and agendas to execute. And finally the book. It contained then all that I had experienced up until now, and also all that I will experience, based on my current decisions and choices. So it wasn't the causal memory in book form, as this would be just a compendium of all I had experienced up until now, because everything is an isness, everything is now, all past, present, and future. Then everything one has ever experienced, and will do so, can be contained within a book that is not rigid in its contents. However, as always, there is choice, and what we choose and the effects we cause to be will then alter the chapters of this book beyond the point I had read. So I had a glimpse into my future. I turned the page, except that which I saw I didn't bring back with me, so only my real me knows. Dwayne provides a view. What you're experiencing there, as we deal with what we've created, because we're all in creation, and there's certain individuals who want to make others pay attention to what they've created, and like to decide for us. What happens is, as they commit themselves to those decisions, if an individual forces themselves on other people, in other words, eventually it all shows up because of that. And at the same time, we get a wake-up call about what's going on in creation. This is part of our wake-up to see what's going on, because we become very settled here with the personal self, which is understandable. Everything's fine, nothing is negated, it all has its merit, and then you learn to bypass a lot of these things. Being into the adventure, etc., of being seduced, captured, whatever, and then all of a sudden I'm bored of this, time's up. As they commit themselves, you gain the experience of a greater insight also. That should motivate you to see what the world's all about. This is all right in front of us here, with the world like it is, and you're seeing it from the real side, which is more exaggerated, but it's right in front of all of us, and for the most part. Look at all the people not paying attention of what's in front of them. The jets are flying up with the chemtrails. They are being radiated with their Wi-Fi. The harp is going. The vaccines. The GMO food. Everything is right in front of everybody. Everything poisoned and polluted, from the roads to the buildings to the street. Everything is poisoned. What does it take for them to wake up and decide to see something more? When you look at snow in your experience, it suggests a demonstration of a place purer than the driven snow, a glimpse at the real universes. When you look at snow, it's kind of magical, and when you look at it close, you can see that every snowflake is unique. Life is giving us the hint in creation of something. And so, sing the new you song, watch your dream visions, and let the whole of life and the real universal guides show you what is real now. New